Begin turn. Alright. Accepted the next gift. We sent the next gift. We typed up that big ass message last turn. Sent him some star charts. Send a message to the faraway E. And what else happened? Unable to colonize or send a colonizer to a wrong planet type. That might have happened. Colony here, colony there, colony here. Our ally has researched country levels 1 and the tech has transferred to us. Build a bunch of facilities. Build one of the defense drones down there, one of the attack drones up there. More colonizers. And an event has caused one of our colonizers to lose 5 movement points. Which means it didn't manage to make it through that jump point just yet, huh? I'm not going to change the movement path because there's not much point. I just discover the rest of the red hexes down here and then just go there. A little combat destroyer was going to take a position here. What has our border friend down here built this turn? Oh, I didn't check what the facilities were last turn. I guess I could check my video, but I'm not sure if I opened this tab or not. But he's not built more than an additional unit, no additional weapon platform, no fighters, no drones, no anything. As we have finished our first drone. If he takes a closer look at this, he'll see that we build drones, and he will know that drones can definitely be launched and used in offensive action. The construction rate here has not changed, so we can continue building this drone next turn. Good. More ships flying down. Okay. Let's take care of any new colonies. We have a colony down here. We immediately want to secure this with a weapons platform, since it's relatively far away from the core of our empire. Then we want a shipyard. These higher level shipyards take a little longer to build. I believe they're 2,600 instead of 2,000 minerals now, but 800 points construction rate is definitely worth it. But we want the shipyard down here, since it's likely going to be the extent of our little core empire up here. And after that, I guess you can just build something else. Research facilities. The resource values aren't anything special. And I'll just queue up 1 billion. Call it a research planet. Actually queue up more. I'll queue up one of these defense nets. It has sensors and everything. Move it to top, and then after the facility they are good. Okay. Next. Arnardine, what's the planet name? This one here. Yeah, okay. Colonize this. Kill all the Romulans, commit a little bit of genocide. Hold a mining and refining colony. Open the damn thing. High conditions. We would probably want a value improvement plant on here. The planet values are good, but not great. So for now, I believe I'm just going to be building research facilities here. I don't need that many intel centers. Concentrating them all in one system is probably not the greatest idea. If the system is raised, then I'll just lose all my intel. It's also the reason why you don't put all your organics production in one system, for instance. Even if you have a medium-sized empire, you might run on 2 planets that produce organics, but if they're both in the same system, if you lose them both, then you're in dire straits. Distributing your resource production is a little bit good. It's not as important with intel points, but well. Okay, let's have you build stuff then. Since we don't really need you to build anything, let's just build our space yard here, I guess. And then a value improvement plant, and conditions are mild. I'll just start queuing research centers. Okay. Next. Fagon, what's up here? Ice has some radioactive value. Let's check our colonies. Do we have colonies with better radioactive value? Yeah, this is what, 6th best radioactive value planet, so we don't really need to make this a rats type planet. This is planetary damage. Why is that in the default view? Oh no, it's the value view. Yeah, we need to make a custom layout here. Red picture, colony name, colony type. Not this, not this, not this. Values, please. Mineral organics rats. Organics rats production. Value prod view. And make it a little more compact. Okay. This of course only shows current production, but it tells you what planets you have scheduled for eventually receiving like refining facilities. This one is obviously going to be doing more mining than refining. You can see that. This one is a military installation. That's the one we have down there as a beachhead, so that's not going to receive any refining facilities anytime soon. It also has some farming, but for the refining is probably importanter. It's tiny, so it's not going to receive very many radioactive facilities. This is the one on a home world which is going to receive many radioactive facilities. Probably don't need that many since we don't have all that many queued up. But this is going to be able to cover our demand for quite a while, so we don't need to make this one a rats facility. So let's call this a research center. And if we have a short on rats, we can open the view again, see that this planet could be repurposed, and then do that. Okay, this is relatively near our ally, but this is very much near our ally. So we could build a space yacht here to try and like build stuff to support him, but anything past my ally is also very far away, since there's all these dead systems up in the north here. Did you find a minefield? I thought I just saw a minefield. Must have just been his drones or something. And we have one here. Let's build a weapons platform, just because it's an important planet. Otherwise, just fill it up. Conditions optimal, that's neat. Could also build a value improvement plant. It's a breather, so we don't need the Atmo plant. Let's go. Click the button. Research, 5 turns out still. There was this colony ship we sent to the wrong planet type. This is an ice colonizer. I believe I specifically built this, and yeah, to be colonizing this one, so I guess it didn't look right. So, do you have any other ice planets you can colonize? There's a huge down there. Oh, no. I built this for this one. Well, I guess you made a little mistake now. Sent this to the wrong planet. There's a colonizer gas. It's a colonizer, so we are meant to send this down here. Actually, let's look at this. Finally discovered what's beyond this warp point, and it's a system with many, many planets. Large, not a homeworld. Huge. Small, tiny, medium, tiny, small, tiny. Okay, many planets, but lots of them small. Huge, large, and that's it. Okay. You have one further jump point up to the north. You are colonizer rock. You could try and grab this breather as just a beachhead down here. But I think I want you to go and explore further. You are colonizer 2, which also means you can cloak. Not that it will likely do much, but who knows where we will find that one race that cannot detect you. More likely we'll just forget to decloak you and waste the turn when we try to settle something again. Okay, it's there. So remember that while we queue up our optimized flight path. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to jump through. Very good. Colonizer rocket here. Do you have a weapons platform we can load? You do. Build a new one, please. It's gonna take a couple turns till a new one is built, but it's not like I'm expecting an attack. Load weapon platform. I'm going to use the load weapon order that has the shortcut O instead of a transfer cargo order, which is the shortcut T. I believe the transfer order can take some movement points sometimes, whereas the O for load never does. But just you can just order it to load specific types of units, not specific units itself. So it's less granular. Okay, enough rambling about order types. Let's also load pop. You don't need the movement order. And then let's send you somewhere down here. In 3 turns, you're going to be somewhere here. In 2 turns, you are going to make it through that wormhole. No, it's not going to be able to make it through the wormhole. Unfortunate. I'll just end its turn and then get dragged a little bit into the black hole. Okay, where are you going? Nope, accidentally hit the button for the movement lock. Didn't want that. Actually, let's fix your order real quick here. You go there, and next turn you ask me what you should do. You already had orders. But actually, movement log might not be a bad idea. Let's check if anything happened here. See if we saw any ships fly past that are now out of a sensor range at the end of the turn. Oh, hey, look! A ship flew past our sensor range during the turn. Okay, so let's start again. Looked like a colony ship. See if the Terran ship set? Pause. No, the Norak ship set. Colony G12. Don't have sensors on it. No scanners on it. So he's sending colony ships upstairs into Texrec, most likely. I mean, we can see a decent bunch of the system, decent bunch of the colonies up here. There's nothing here yet. He may or may not like running into my ship there. I may need to explain myself later why I blew up one of his ships. I'll just say that he's there to defend my interests or something, just in case negotiations break down, and that he should not be like this because he's already blown up one of my colonizers as well. Yep, it's fine. Okay. I know we saw, I believe the turn before we colonized this had a another colony ship that we saw go up as well. You colonize gas. Do you have enough pop to load? Yes, you do. You're above 50 million, so you don't get no penalties anymore. You shouldn't have a weapons platform for me to load, unfortunately, though. Let's send you down here. Wait, that's a gas giant. It is a gas giant, but it's one of the green types, so you don't need to bring pop along. Oh, it'll actually queue orders through a different chain of systems there. Yeah, the pathfinding algorithm of this game knows everything of the map. Actually, where the fuck is he coming from? Like, where is he going? He's going this way, okay, and then here. Must cross somewhere through here and then to the north here. Yeah, you can gain some information you shouldn't have about the layout of the map that way. It's a bit of an exploit, I suppose. I'm not trying to abuse it. But now I know that there's a connection between these systems here somewhere. To one or two more systems. These connections can definitely cross each other. They are not uncrossed. That's interesting. I'm not actually all opposed to that. Just let this thing go. But without population loaded. Once we colonize this, or we can receive migration from our ally. Another colonizer rock on our home planet. Home planet still had Q. Did you have cargo bay? Yes, you do have a stone gargoyle for us to load. Stone gargoyle. Yes, we need to have the T transfer order after all. I can decide that I want to load the stone gargoyle instead of the defense platform with the O order as well. And let's put you down here as well. Looks like there's stuff beyond there, so let's send it further down here. I'm sending this neatly towards the edge of the 5th turn where it moves, but it's going to lose some movement due to being in this black hole system. Is going to get dragged there just like this ship did and lose 2 movement. So let's give it a movement order 2 tiles further there. Okay. And then you can ask me where you should go, which may change depending on how negotiations with our southern neighbor go, or where he has colonized, or what the aggression level is. May quite possibly just try to grab more land here and get some queues for building drones immediately. Okay, talking about drones, let's try and queue some warships. We have this very nice research planet down here. We have this very nice research planet down here, which are very much suited to just building a couple of drones. Oh, we just build 4 each. 4 is a nice number. The number shall be 4. Do that after you finish building that ship. And you can build 5. 5 is also a very nice number. It's going to take a little bit longer, but the other planet is going to take longer to finish the ship that's already in the construction. Then we can have 9 drones just launched from here as a more real strike force to meet them in the south. If he just decides to fight us. Okay, that's it for ships that need orders. Not the colony view, the queue view. Construction queue. Any queues going to run out of things to do this turn? No. 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 Yep. No. Well, there isn't much this one is building right now, but it depends on how the turns go. Oh, yep. That planet up there. You're not either. You have orders. I wish I could just tell you where it would end. But still has something queued after the current object. Is there something in the filter that we can edit into? Remaining facility space, like a queue amount or something? No. Queue items, is there such a thing? No, it isn't. Too bad. Okay. There was this X-Ruins planet here that we emergency built spaceport and Atmo plant on. Its E-build is going to run out after this turn and then it's going to be slow as fuck. So after that we just queue up a couple recon drones. We can pepper into our space later to discover some extra asteroid belts, just get more intel, patrol around. After this turn we're gonna need to remember to actually launch the 5 drones that we built. gonna keep them around near the center of our systems down here, so any intruders that we do find can get massacred by them. Okay. Comparison screen, graphs, scores, mystic skyrocketing. Who's that? The E also rising a little bit. Research up. Resources going up. The two of us are still the only people that have built any Intel centers. Tech levels have not changed much, which means that nobody else has signed any tech transfer treaties. I think the other people are role-playing us a little more than Mystic necessarily is. He just said, yeah, you're the first person I met, let's ally. That's fine. Never mind playing the role of the galaxy's villain or something. Okay. But with that, we are done for this turn. End turn.